Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come back to do part 2 of The Wonderful World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. And we are working on the butterfly in the monochrome background. So I went ahead and I finished up all but the leaf here and the orchid up at the top. I just assumed you might want to see those two colors. Finished the other side of this leaf and all of the other leaves just in kind of the black and gray shaded colors. It was quite fun to do. I really enjoyed doing this background. And we are going to be doing the butterfly in the bright colors. So butterfly is going to stand out. So what I'm going to do is get the camera down a little bit so you can see me color in these two items. And we're just using the Prismacolors in the gray tones, so they're all the cool gray. And I'll leave a list down below on the color combinations I'm using. The butterfly is going to be done in the little cubes of Distress ink, and this is the set that comes together. It is picked raspberry, spiced marmalade, mustard seed, and the Peacock Feathers. So that gives you a hint of what those colors are going to be down here. Kind of neon for the butterfly. And then we're going to use Distress ink also in the background, and this is hickory smoke. So it's kind of a lighter color that will go in here, and I'm going to make it lighter because I'm going to very, very lightly touch it and just give it a blend in the background here. So I will shut the camera off, get you down where you need to be, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, we're down nice and low, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the orchid up here. Now, I'm not really sure exactly how this is supposed to end up looking. I don't know if this is like a little upside down bell shape, but that's kind of what I'm going to do. And then these are fluffy little leaves on the outside, and then kind of under curled on the out, and the little tiny ones. I don't know. He kind of looks like a little lion to me, but we will see what we can work with. So I'm just going to kind of bring some extra lines down, and the lines that are existing, and we want to bring them down pretty far here. Doing this kind of light right now, and then we will darken them up. And this is what I did with the leaves over here. Just made them darker. Pulled them down like they existed there already. We'll do the same on this side. Then we'll make one up here. Okay, these already have some lines here, so we're just going to follow those up. On both sides. And we'll add a few more in here. Okay, and we're going to darken this edge down here. And bring some of the black up. And then bring some of it down from underneath this little lip here. darken those lines up again. And bring down some from the top. Then we'll come in with the 10% gray and just kind of blend those two together very lightly. And then we'll bring in the white and add a little line of that in there too. And we'll go back in and darken it right underneath there. We'll go over the existing lines that we colored over. And that's kind of the bell shape of the bottom of the flower. And we'll kind of do that up here at the top. We'll go the darkest up here and then pull some down. Remembering to go over our lines that we put in to make them as dark as possible. And just bring some of that color down, and we'll bring some of the black up. I'm going to leave that open or white. I'm not going to color that. And then we'll bring in the gray. It's still the 10%. Those are the only two colors I'm going to use on this one. Besides the white. Sorry about that, but and then we'll add the white right in here. Then go back in and add any dark you want to add. Okay, and then we'll go down to this one here. I want it kind of light there, and I want it starting dark under here. I want kind of a ruffle effect going on. And we will see if we can't get it to look like that. Then this would be up, and then this would be dark on this side and dark over here. Okay, we'll bring in the light gray. Kind of bringing it up at an angle. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit of the texture I want to make it look like it's a ruffle. So kind of going in a V up on this side and up on that side. And that kind of gives us our little ruffly look. Go over it again just to darken it up. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. Darken it up a little bit. And just go back over it with the gray to soften the edge. So whatever we do on that side, we're going to be doing on the other side. Take a little petal pieces out here and just darken the edge, and then come out to pure white. And then one more little dark. Bit in there. Okay, now for the opening here. It's going to be dark on the inside, so we're going to put the black in there, and then a little gray, and then the outside we're going to do just a tiny bit black on the corners. And blend that down with the white. And then hopefully that resembles an orchid. So the same thing on the other side. And we're just going to work on the little leaf down here. And it's kind of got a big vein through it. So we're going to go up the center of that with the black. And we're going to just bring it all the way out to the tip. And on these, they don't line up with this tip, but I'm going to bring it down to make it hopefully look like it does. And we can make it wide to cover that up. It's going to get a little more difficult down here, so I'm just going to add a couple, and these will just be extra. And we're going to bring that up, and we can bring another one down. Just bring some veining down like we did on the other ones. We'll darken that area up. see how this leaf turns out. Gonna go in with the 10% gray. And turn the book a little bit. We'll run a little black in this shaded area here. Back in with the gray. Say this is not my favorite leaf, so I think I might do some erasing on this. Let's see, probably on this side where the sun hits the most, lighten that area, lighten that one. Okay, and then we'll go back in and see what we can do to make that just look a little bit better. So we'll still bring that line up and that line down, but we won't darken this as much. And that line down, and that one. Then I'll leave these lighter. I'll just do them there instead of the side points. Well, it's always fun to play. I'll add a few more in here. And then just darken it up on the stem, and I'll add some white in here. I'm not liking this up here, but it's okay. Just going to blend it all in with the gray. Then we'll go in and add some white. It'll blend in there. It's not the best, but hey. It looks okay. Darken that up a little bit. This one needs a little bit of darkness down here. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below what you think of the lighting in this room. If you like the other room better. I'm in the spare bedroom. I usually film in my bedroom. But the lighting in my bedroom, I wasn't caring for it too much, and I have to save up money to get a one of those light boxes, and they're big. And they're really big, and I really wasn't sure I wanted to stick a great big light box in my bedroom. I'm just kind of adding some lines in here, trying to make it look a little better for myself here. Anyway, so I thought I would check out this room. It would be a little easier for me to put a light box in here and not have to look at it every time I went to bed. But I also know that I am sitting in front of a 6-foot window. It's a 5-foot, 6-foot window, and it goes up probably 5 feet up. So it's really big. It's a big picture window. Then it adds quite a lot of light. So I was thinking maybe if it added up enough light that I wouldn't have to go get a light box right away. I could just use what I got here. Especially since the summer's coming and we're going to have a lot of light coming in this window. I'm just darkening the side of the stem that goes up here to highlight the white I put in there. Anyway, that'll do for that, and I will finish that orchid up off camera, and then we will get to inking the butterfly. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, I've got my new pencils out. So we got the ink out, and I brought in a couple extra colors other than the ones I mentioned already. So we have the picked raspberry, the spiced marmalade, peacock feathers, and mustard seed. And then we have a green tone, which is peeled paint, and a purple tone, also dusty concord. I will list these down below, and I'm not sure if I'll use the purple, but if it comes in, it comes in. We're going to kind of go pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then if I want to add purple. So we're kind of going to go wings inward. So I was thinking I didn't really want a lot of blue in the center, so if I add some purple, that might be a little more calming to the eyes. And since we're going for a rainbow effect and brightness in this butterfly because of the background, I thought we could add the whole spectrum of the rainbow. So we're going to start off with the picked raspberry. Nice bright color. I always keep the little spongy thing in the bottom of the cube. And I have the round Tim Holtz spongy applicator. I think it's called a mini applicator. One thing I did not bring in was an extra piece of paper. I am pretty sure I have something in here. I don't know how far I can get. Hold on a second. Okay, back with some paper. I always like to test it when I'm gonna put it in the book. So off goes the top, and remember we're only inking up one portion of the ink pad here. Don't need too much. Let me drop everything, then I'm going to test it to make sure I have ink and I know where I just put it on, which I don't because I dropped it. Okay, there we go. We're going to go into the corners of the wings up here and just add in some of the red, just using the corner that I put the ink on. So going into the area just to the edge and pulling some of that down into the wing. You don't have to go all the way to the edge because I do have a pencil that will match. And it also will dry a little lighter than I am putting down. Okay, so we'll do that section. The one on the other side the same way. Okay, so now we've got pretty little wings started. We're going to go in with the spice marmalade next. Bring down the scrap paper. I'll make sure I have it enough ink on there. And we're just going to kind of touch and go up into the pink a little bit. And do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Then we're going to go in with the yellow, which is the mustard seed. Bring down the paper again. It's a nice calming yellow. We're just going to go down the side. Bring that in towards the body. Make sure we get it up into the orange. Same on the other side. Gonna have to bring a little more pink down there. It's okay if you go down into the bottom wing because we're going to make a little bit of a base for the next color coming down. Okay, here's where it's going to get a little different because I am going to add a green. It's the peeled paint. I do not have that in the little cubes. The little cubes I have did come as one set, and it's a really nice set. I go to it a lot during my rainbow stage. It sounds silly, but when I was doing a bunch of the inking in the pictures, In rainbow, I would go through that. So we're going to put a little of the green, touching the yellow that we brought down. I know it's not a bright green, but it'll work in this. Okay, our next color is going to be the blue. The blue is the Peacock Feathers. I want to double check on that. I haven't used these colors in almost a year, I would think. That's when I first started out coloring, was it on YouTube. It was about a year ago. And it started out with the doing the pictures with the ink. I'm going to get pretty close to the edge, but I'm going to leave a tiny bit around here. But I'm going to bring it all the way up towards the body, into the green, and then maybe darken it up just a bit right in here. So all these kind of blend in together. And then I'm going to bring in the purple. The purple is going to be a brighter color, and it's the Dusty Concord. And instead of using the tool I was just using, because I have these tiny, so sorry if I was out of focus for that, tiny little spots here, I'm going to bring in one of these tiny tools. I have to find one that is close enough to being, that's a green one. What we got? Got a blue one, and if I get most of that blue off. I'm not the best person for cleaning off these things. You can clean them. They're sponges, so you can actually take them in and wipe them or wash them off. I put a little purple in here, and I'm just going to use this like a pen with my finger, and I'm just going to bring it up. These don't hold as much ink as the, it's okay if I go out of the line because I am going to do this in gray, but I wanted to get some of the purple in here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it up into the body too. And pull it out into the other colors. And then go down on this side. And down in here. Okay, that kind of gives us our color palette. Now I'm going to put the inks away, going with the pencils. So as you probably guessed, the bright pink up here is going to be colored in with neon pink. So we're going to just get up into the corners and pull some of that neon pink down. Just going over the other ink, and as I said, I wanted to bring some of this pink in, and I'll just do it with the pencil. Bring it down to touch the other colors. This is just to brighten the tip and get it into any areas that did not get the ink. I think I'll leave that empty. we'll add some into this flower. It's the flower center, and we'll go to the other side and we'll do the exact same thing. This, by the way, I believe is a Sculler pencil. I have the new set of Prismas that I haven't even gotten into yet. They have their own case, but they're all sharpened and waiting to be used. Wanted to use up my old set first. Add the pink into that section. Okay, the orange corresponding Prismacolor is a yellowed orange, and that's 1002. We'll add that into the box below, and we just want to add that in and run it into the pink. I love that combination together, and we're just going to go over and blend them down. And anywhere we want to get darker, we'll just press a little harder in here and give it some shadowing. We'll bring it up into the flower, make this the petals, and bring it down a little into the yellow here. We'll add a little over here. That's a highlight. Same thing on the other side. Okay, then we'll go in with the yellow's complementary color, and it's Canary Yellow 916. Going up into the orange also. Just putting it where you would like to blend the colors in. I'm going to add a little of that in here also with the flower petals. I'm going to do those flowers in a different color. So I'm going to bring that down on this side of the curl and then bring it close to the body there. I'm going to leave this portion kind of clean. Close in with the purple. Okay. I might bring a little of the purple and pink out of there, I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to want to go in with a green pencil, and I didn't get one out because the green one was kind of like last minute. I'm going to try to remember what color the green was, and I think it's like a Chartreuse. Well, we could try the neon green. Spring green is kind of close. Well, we'll see which one works better here. I like that one. So I'm going to bring in, this is neon green, and this is also a Scholar pencil. My Prisma set that I had originally bought did not have any of the neon colors in it, but the Scholar set has them, so I picked up a Scholar set. Okay, we're just going to add the bright green right under that wing and bring it in a little bit more nice color here. Okay, to move the book up, we're gonna just do the same thing on the other side and pull that neon green down and brighten up these areas. I like that neon green with that purple. It's really pretty. And then just kind of bring it down a little bit. Not too much, because you want some of that other kind of dark green in there. Okay, the blue that I picked out is the Aquamarine. I'm kind of hoping that goes well with the Peacock Feathers. Just going to lightly bring it up to the green here. Then into the purple a little bit. And just blending those colors in. This is the part you can have fun because it's a rainbow butterfly. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. I need to find a purple, so we're going to go in and find a bright, if I could find it, just a plain old purple would be wonderful. So hold on. Okay, for this one, we went and got the Dioxazine Purple Hue 132. I'm going to leave all these in the box below. But I'm going to go ahead and put this down and darken the purple up. And bring it up into the blue area here. Just a little better. Okay. Do that on both sides. I forgot to bring the other color in over here, so I'll have to go back and do that. And we'll darken this area up here. Put a little of that into the pink. And we're just darkening up his body. We're also going to take it over on this side into this flower. This side onto this flower. Just kind of raising his body up over the wing. We're going to go in here with some sparkle too. Sparkle this butterfly up pretty good. And we're just darkening that up since we want him to have a pretty purple body. I'm assuming these are his eyes and these are going to be his antenna. So many times I wanted to color these as vines. Add some purple in there. I'm going to have to add another color so that they don't just blend in. Okay, a little more out here. And then down on the curl, we're going to add that. Need to get that a little more blue there. Do a little curl. Usually I go around these edges with black marker, but I figured the whole background is the darkness, so it probably wouldn't work too well. Okay, we gotta get the blue back in here, because I forgot to go down on this side. And blend that right into here. So we have our rainbow coming down. We have the blue coming in here, so we'll just mix those two together. Okay, so we're just playing and mixing the colors. Now I need to add a little more of the pink in here to go with the purple. So I'm just going to bring it up into the background. Bring it up here. And then do the same on the other side. Okay. Now this area here, I think I'm going to bring in some of the blue. Let the blues down here. And blue goes nice with the purple, so these little guys are going to be blue, kind of blended up. Kind of blend it into the green a little bit. And then we'll bring in the green. Just going over the blue and up to the yellow. And then bring in the yellow. see. I know I have a Chartreuse in here, and that's a pretty bright green. I just have to find it. Here we go. And I'm going to add some of that in here too, so it's more of a yellow-green. Just to blend those together a little better. Bring it down into the blue. And up this way. We're going to put a little of that in these flowers that are up here. And in the wing area here. Okay. I gotta figure out those flowers. I might bring up some blue, but I'm not sure. We're going to go in, I think I have a really bright neon orange, and I'm going to bring that in here too, just to brighten some of that up a little bit. Bring it all the way down under here. And we'll put a little of that in here. The petals of the flowers up here. And do this little guy. Okay, we're going to do this other flower with some of the neon pink. And we're going to add some of that in him, in his body up here. Just brighten that up a little. Straight down. And we're going to take some magenta and we're going to pull some of that up here. It's going to help blend the purple in with the pink areas, and it's also going to give us some depth in the pink. back in here with the purple and blend those two together. Alright, the other thing I'm going to do now is use this blender, and I'm going to just kind of run it around and make sure all the colors are blended together. And or smush down on the paper, whichever way you want to think about this blender pen. This little thingy, I like the effect it gives, so I would recommend getting one of these. Just run it down his body too, and then I just kind of give it a wipe off so it doesn't blend the dark purple into the pink. Okay, I've got sparkle pens. I've got these there, the Pro Max Jelly Roll pens. I've had these on my desk forever. In fact, I might have to test them to see if they work. But I have it in pink, blue, and purple. Move these pencils out of the way. I also have the hybrids. So these are the dual metallic Pentel, I believe they are, hybrid pencils. So I have it in a blue that also has a green in it, a gold, silver, a red that has a pink in it. And then I brought just a CaliArt blue glitter. Didn't want to get out the whole pack. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I also brought a Posca pen because we're going to do some highlighting on him that way. So, scratch paper out again. And we're going to see if these work. Not really. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is kind of a pinky purple. So I guess we could put it right in here. Oh, this is all loose. That's what I get for having it sit on my desk forever, huh? And just add in some pinky purple highlights down here. I don't know if that's really working in here. I can't see it that well. Well, we'll try another pen. Okay, we'll try the ooh, that is bright. This is the metallic, dual metallic. So this is supposed to be, well, pink metallic. So we'll try that one out. And that works a lot better. So we'll put that in the pink areas. We'll put this on his antenna too, because then they'll stand out a little more than just the pencil up here. It's a really pretty color. Okay, and we'll put some down in here. Then I'm going to kind of pull it up. And we're going to put some out on the wingtips too. That's cool. You just watch me smear it all over the place, right? Be careful now. Put it on this side too and do the same thing. Bring it down with my finger. Try not to go out of the lines too much. Nice and dark tips. Okay, we're going to see the blue-green looks like. And we're going to put some of that in this area down here. Just kind of follow this line. Go up this line. Go around it here. There's a little fluff in there, so we'll do that too. Same on the other side. Let's see if we can put any more blue in there. It's such a pretty color. I'm going to go up this side. Okay. We'll see if this purple pen will work down here in the purple. Nope. I don't know if I have a purple pen in the hybrids, but I'll look. Let's see. What do we have? The purple turns blue. So heck, since it's right next to blue, why not? Trying to round that corner out a little bit. That's cool. And bring it up on the outside and up to the body. All right. Got a yellow one. I have a green one, but I don't know exactly what that does. It's a green with blue metallic in it. So we'll bring it down on this line and across. I'm going to bring it up into the yellow. And I have which one's this one? Orange to yellow. Well, we'll try that one out too. We're going to put it up here though. It's a pretty color. Bring it down there too. Same on the other side. I'm going to probably just do one side so I can do the other off camera because it needs to dry. Let me bring a little of that down in here. Because it's pretty. And we'll add some up here into the pink area too. So this has gotten to be quite a long video, and I don't even know you can see that glitter on there. The only other thing I'm going to do is add some Posca in here, and we're going to add some dots and lines. So we're down here at the tail, and I'll put in just around in this area. Some dots and lines. And on his body, bring it up. Don't want to do too much because I have to get in with the gray in here. But you get the gist of that. I will be going over it with the Posca and the gel pens, and when I'm inking, all I'll be doing is putting the ink in the background, and that will be done in the gray. And I'll show you what color that is. I don't want to touch any of that. Just realized how long this video is. One of these will give me a gray. Get the brown off of that. Get it on my finger. So this is the color of the gray I'll be putting in. I'll be doing it with one of the bigger tools, but it'll be just going up against the wing like that, and then bringing it outward. And it's more of a browner gray than I prefer, but it's the only gray I have. So, warm gray. I'll figure that one out. Anyway, I will show you the ending picture at the end of the video. I want to thank you all for watching. Sorry it ended up being so long and that you don't get the whole background down on camera, but I'm just going to go around with the Posca and the pens, blues and greens and yellows, give it a shine, and if I can get it to reflect. I don't know if I can. There you go, a little sparkle going on in him. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like long videos, you can hit the like button. I really didn't mean it to be this long, but I got kind of caught up in coloring him. So I will finish it up, let you see the end picture. Have a great day, everybody. I really appreciate you sticking around for the whole thing. Bye now. Take care.